Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, baby. I know y'all hear that all the time. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Yes, baby. Welcome to my channel. Okay, there's a lot going on when it comes to the economy. I've shared the videos talking about the food prices, the food being fake, all types of stuff. And you see it all the time. I mean, you see it literally, you see it all over social media of so many people who are struggling, people who make six figures who still cannot get by, and people poorer than that who cannot get by. It's very serious. Okay, everything seems to be going up except people's salaries, and it's hard out here. But there's a number of people who are saying, look, not everybody is broke. Stop with this depressive narrative people are saying all over America that everybody's struggling. I think there are more people struggling than doing well, but there are people who are doing well who, yeah, the food prices went up, but it didn't affect them. They're still going to the doctor, they're still going to concerts, they're still getting everything that they want, and they can't relate to a lot of people. And it's not just people who are in poverty or the lower middle class and stuff that's complaining. No, it's not. It's people, again, who actually make six figures who are also complaining about not being able to get by. But I want to show you some videos right now of people who are saying, baby, a lot of people are not poor, are not struggling. So stop going around saying this. Okay, let's get into it.
This will be a hot take, but not everyone is in debt. Not everyone is struggling right now. I think there is a financial literacy problem in the country. Like, people don't know how to manage their expenses, and it shows. I work in the restaurant industry, and the fact that we are getting 100 DoorDash and Uber orders a night just shows me that you're fucking stupid with your money. Like, why are you spending money on DoorDash when you can go pick up the food and save a shit ton of money? Like, I would rather spend, instead of laying in my house being lazy as fuck, I would rather spend that money on a vacation. And if you think that, oh, it's just a DoorDash order, let's just say you spend $40 a week on DoorDash. $40 a week, that's $160 a month. That's almost $1,600 a year. That's a nice weekend vacation. That's a nice Friday, Saturday, Sunday vacation. I would rather be spending my money on memories than fucking food delivery service. Like, people are just fucking stupid with their money. I think, like, if you have kids, I'm sure you are struggling. I could not imagine. But, like, my parents do not help me out financially. I live by myself. I'm just in the restaurant industry. I live in a city where the rent is extremely expensive, and I'm still doing fine. I think people are just dumb with spending their money. Like, they spend their money on stupid ass shit. I'm like, no wonder why you're fucking broke. Not everyone is broke in this economy, but I will have to admit, I've had to penny pinch, but people are just fucking dumb with their money.
Listen, everybody's not poor. Okay? Everybody's not poor. Everybody's not broke. Everybody's not struggling. Everybody has not made poor financial decisions. Okay? Some people actually have it. Some people actually have money, a concept. Some people have actually worked really hard. They've made amazing financial decisions, financial investments. Some people actually have it. In one of the videos, I talked about going places by yourself, and somebody had mentioned that they went on vacations while they were laid off, and somebody else in the comments said, how were you able to do all that traveling if you were laid off? It's called a severance package. If you got a good career, you know about those type of things. You know what I mean? It's called having a savings account, right? Oh, well, they blew their whole savings to go traveling. How you know that? Some people actually do make good financial decisions. Whereas though, if something happens to them, they won't be out on the street. A concept. Okay? Everybody does not live the same life. Everybody ain't struggling. Some people actually got it.
Not everybody in their 20s is broke just because you were broke when you were in your 20s. Not everybody is broke. Not everybody on here is flexing for the gram. Not everybody on here is trying to be something they're not. Some people just got it like that. That's okay. I feel like a lot of people say, oh, but everybody's over here flexing or flaunting things that they don't have. They're doing that to kind of make themselves feel better. But come on, babe, it's okay that you are broke. Like, that is okay for you to be broke right now. Your journey looks a lot more different than the next person. It looks a lot more different than mine. It looks a lot more different than your best friends. Like, it's okay that your journey looks different. But don't sit here and try to constantly justify, oh, people are broke, people are in debt, blah, blah, blah. Because that's not true. Some people are generally not in debt. And some people just got it like that. You know what's crazy? I used to think like that too. I used to think, yo, how are people, or blah, blah. Like, I used to really ask myself those questions. And don't get me wrong. Yes, there are people that are faking it. There are people that are in debt. But lately, I've been around people that have money. And that has made me realize not everybody's broke. And some of the folks that you see on Instagram, sometimes they just have money. They're at their corporate job, and their corporate job is paying them upper six figures. That's just what it is. They played a different game. They were dealt different cards, and that is okay. Some people are generally not struggling. They're good. But my takeaway from that is not how are people or like being envious. My takeaway from that is let me go harder, because the possibilities are out there. If they can do it, so can I. So let me get to this. Let me get to this money. Because I'm not going to sit here and act like there's not money to be made out here. There's money to be made. And like Cardi B once said, there's a lot of money to be made for everybody. We just got to find a way to go out and get it. Bye.
So everyone's saying that they're living paycheck to paycheck right now. But everybody's still going to concerts. Everybody's still going on vacation. Everybody's still buying new shoes. Still going out to eat. Spending thousands of dollars a month. Hundreds of dollars a month. On all these things that are fun to enjoy. From what I understand, the only life that we get, right? Here's the thing. People are going to still do the things that they like to do. Even when they're broke or feel broke, they find a way. The problem in our society today is that no one will put aside those things for enough time and invest that money to give themselves a much better life where they don't have to struggle to do the things that they love to do. Our society, our school system, right, our monetary system is designed in a way, and it's taught to us in a way that hurts. It hurts our parents, it hurts our grandparents, it's hurting our generation now, and it's this perpetual, what do you call it, a cycle that keeps going from generation to generation to generation. And then these people get to the point where they're in their 60s and in their 70s. You may not see it now because you're 15 or you're 20 or you're 30 or you're 40, but 20, 30, 40 years from now, you're gonna look back and go, damn, all that money I spent, I wish I had it back so that I didn't have to keep working for the next 30 years of my life, or I don't have to keep working until I die, or I don't have to live this basic ass boring life or never be able to retire. And I'm not saying don't have fun, but look at all the things you spend money on, all the things that you do. Why are you not investing a portion of that? Just a portion of it, right? And people say, well, I don't know what to do or where to go. You can download fucking Kraken or Coinbase and go buy Bitcoin and Ethereum and XRP. Just those three alone can get you hundreds, if not thousands of % in return on your money over the next 10, 20, and 30 years. But the problem is, people think for now. Our society, our monetary system, our school system teaches us to think for now and not think for the future. And a lot of you guys are going to regret the decisions you're making now because you didn't decide to take a fraction of that extra money that you do or don't have that you'll spend either way and just throw a little bit away each week. Throw a little bit away each paycheck. Don't touch it. Let it sit there. Let it go up and down for the next 10, 20 years. You do this, promise you'll still be able to live your life, do the things you want to do, and you'll have a much better life in the future. Can you see that? Can you see the vision on that? Or are you stuck in the matrix? Make sure you guys like, share, follow. We'll see you guys soon.
I don't know who needs this reminder today, but I know that at least one of you does. So many of you guys are not selling way more of your fucking high ticket offers because you assume that everybody and their mother is fucking broke. This is the problem. Every now and then you'll get a DM that's like this long, and at the bottom of that DM is somebody telling you that they're broke and that they can't afford your coaching even though they just sent you their entire fucking life story, and then you get annoyed and you assume everybody out there is broke. Not everybody is broke. A ton of people have a fuck ton of money that they're wanting to invest in themselves all the fucking time. So many people are financially literate. So many people have their money shit together. So many people have very good credit. So many people save up money specifically to spend on services like yours. But when you assume that everybody is fucking broke and you talk to everybody as if they want a deal and you talk to everybody as if they're just looking for the best price instead of the best value, you do a disservice to all of the people that actually want to pay high ticket for an amazing transformation. You yourself have made big investments. You yourself have been resourceful. You yourself have made really good decisions with your money. Why are we assuming that every other person's not doing this? Why are we assuming that everybody's just fucking dumb and stupid with their money? Why are we assuming all of these things? Stop assuming that people are broke and watch the different kind of people that are going to come into your world. Watch the different kind of conversations you're going to have and watch the kind of clients that you're actually going to start working with and fucking thank me later.
I ain't want to have to be the one to say this, but everybody not broke. Some people saved in advance. Some people invested in advance. Some people live well below their means and their monthly income doubles or triples their monthly expenses. So every time you see somebody driving something new, buying something new, flying somewhere new, don't think that they doing it all out of debt and they can't afford it, and because the economy is going bad and everybody should just lock up and eat beans and rice. Some people still having it. Some people got motion. We have to quit making everybody else's lives a reflection of ours and think that they going through what we going through, and because we can't go through it and they doing it, that they doing it out of debt, that they really ain't got it like that. See, a lot of my content is directed to people that are in survival mode, that are living paycheck to paycheck and haven't got financially stable yet. I try and help those folks. So that's who I be talking to. But it's a whole world of people out here that is financially stable, that's secure, that's probably financially free. So don't limit other people's lives based off of yours. Your turn coming though. Just be patient. Hating on somebody else ain't gonna get you there any faster.
In this time and age, if you call anyone broke, you're just corny. Because anytime I see anybody with a car and it's like a 2007, like whatever, and people are like, you can't get a newer car, I'm jealous of that person because most likely, they're not making car payments. I'm jealous if you're not making car payments. In this economy, how are you not broke? And I know there are people who are millionaires. I'm not, whatever. But like overall, like the average day person, you work an average job and you calling someone else broke who works an average job makes no sense. Talking about, well, bitch, you work at McDonald's. Fuck. Don't you work at Target? I don't know, like, why are you being mean to, like, people who work in the same facet of, it's both customer service? Like, I don't know. I never understood that. Because, like, okay, girl, like, she's making 16, you're making 17. Woo. Like, we're all wage slaves, babe. All of us. So, just because you're mad, calling someone else broke is, I don't know. I feel like that shit is corny. And I feel like this is the wrong time to be calling anyone broke. Especially if y'all are both working minimum wage jobs. I work a minimum wage job. I'm not shading nobody that does. I'm just saying when people do, it's I don't know. It's corny.
Okay, so that is it for the videos. Not too many videos. I want to know, can any of you relate that's watching me? I'm sure some of you who are watching me, you're not struggling. Some of y'all have good jobs. As a matter of fact, in the comment section, tell everybody, you don't have to say your salary if you don't want to. You don't have to, because I know that's considered kind of personal, but tell people what's your job or what field are you in. And if you're doing well, what field are you in? Did you have to get a degree or certain certifications or a license? Like, what's going on? Tell people. Do you simply live below your means or within your means and you're able to get by? It's good to live within your means, but who doesn't like being able to get what you can get? Whatever you want, I can buy it. If I want to go to a concert, I can go to the concert. If I want that dress, I could buy that dress. If I have what I want, I can buy good organic food and good quality food. I can get my hair done. I can go on a trip. That's the life that most people want. And a lot of people don't get to live, unfortunately, who are working good jobs. Again, look at how much they're paying school teachers. So it can be a mess. It can be, but not everybody is struggling. And I just wanted to share that with these video clips. So this is pretty much, again, a short video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Okay, I will be reading your comments below. And yeah, are you tired of hearing people talking about the struggle, which is the main thing you see going on? Because a lot is happening in our country when it comes to health insurance, Medicaid, Medicare. Again, the food prices, the rent prices everywhere going up. But yet again, salaries are not increasing. So let me know again what you think. You all take care. Bye, everybody.